Hi, my name is Alex Riley. I have been attending SCF since about 1998. I have been on staff for about 14 years, and my role here is Accounting and Human Resources. I also happen to be a CASA. A CASA is a court-appointed special advocate. So I become involved when a child, for reasons of neglect or abuse, find themselves in the court system and involved with social services. The CASA program was started about 45 years ago by a judge in the family court. He was looking around the courtroom trying to find somebody who was speaking for the child and for the child's benefit, and there was nobody to do that. So he started CASA. So my number one job is to be the advocate for the child and only the child, and then I report back to the court. So I do this by spending time with them, getting to know them, and getting to understand what their needs are. The CASA is the one constant for the child during this time of turmoil and confusion. Social workers can change, foster families can change, but the CASA is the one constant for the child. When I started reflecting on what caused me to become a CASA, I remembered an event that happened about 6 years ago. I was visiting my daughter up in Portland, and I was pumping gas at this corner gas station, and there was a bus stop nearby. There was a man and a small girl walking towards the bus stop, and the man was just being really loud and obnoxious. He was berating this little girl who was walking behind him. Her head was down. She was just looking very dejected and powerless, and my heart broke for this girl, and I was concerned for her safety. I just wanted to go up and grab her and hold her and find out what she needed and tell her that she was loved and valued and that she was seen, and it just broke my heart that she was in this situation. They did get on the bus, and so I did call the police because I was that concerned about her, and they got there pretty quickly. I explained the situation, and they did go after the bus that the people had gotten on. So, I just had to kind of leave it at that. I just prayed for the girl for like a week, and I finally decided to call the police station and see if I could follow up. And while they couldn't give me any details because there was a minor involved, they did tell me that there was a conversation on the bus with the man and that the little girl was safe. So that was just a real heart-wrenching event that happened in my life. And then fast forward about 6 years, and I decided to start a small group. There was a group of women that I just wanted to get to know better. So I invited them all over to my house, and during conversation and getting to know them, my friend Christy told me about being a CASA, and it just really intrigued me. So I just asked her some questions, and then I researched them. I went to one of their coffees where they talk to you about CASA and let you know what it's all about. And so I joined in. I got my training and I was sworn in, and now I'm a CASA. So I just want you all to take away that never underestimate the power of starting a group and getting to know new people and where that could take you, and just also be open to listening to the Lord and what He's prompting you to become involved with, something that you're passionate about. And you might even consider being a CASA, because there are hundreds and hundreds of kids out there that need somebody to be a voice for them to the courts when they're going through so much. So the next time you can sit and reflect on what God might be nudging you to do, just remember that you don't have to wait for your small group or your church to provide that opportunity for you, that you can look for it in other ways and through other people.